live from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport in Texas. This is Runway DFW in color. Now, here is your host, Walt Zwerko.
You've been very patient this morning. Thank you for waiting. It's Walt at DFW International Airport. We are very late today. And let me see if I can catch the landing of the Korean Air flight from Seoul, just coming in. Wow, we're far behind today. I'll tell you all about it as we go along here. It's a beautiful, clear morning. And I'll put the temperature up on the screen in a minute. Let me tell you first that this is Sunday, October 15th, 2023, in case you're watching us from the future. And it's another edition of Runway DFW live from Dallas-Fort Worth. And let me do this. So first of all, I'm operating out of the back of a truck today because we had some issues with our primary vehicle. And so I had everything was all ready to go, and then I had to switch things up in from my car to the Super Samu pickup truck. And the way everything is set up now, it's all on the opposite side of where I usually work from. So I've got to kind of relearn how to do things. But anyway, those are my problems. But, you know, I thank you very much for being patient with us this morning. What do we got there? We've got American Flight 2897. It's an Airbus A320 going to St. Louis. There you see in the distance the Korean Air Dreamliner, which just came in from Seoul.
Clear for takeoff 36 right on that Pascal American 2897.
And I think the St. Louis bound jet is now ready to go. So our plan is to be with you through 10 a.m. Central Time. So we don't have as much time as I thought we were going to have today. Then we'll hand it over to our pals Kevin and Rudy over at Airline Videos Live for their full day. Well, I guess it's not going to be quite full. It's going to be a little more abbreviated than usual. I believe Kevin said he's going to end his Sunday spectacular a little early today so that he can get ready for his big trip to New York JFK Airport. So that's very exciting. I don't see any 747s over at the cargo area today. We had a bunch of them yesterday, including, I don't know if you saw it, we had our eclipse show, and just as the solar eclipse was reaching its maximum level here in Dallas-Fort Worth, a Suparna 747 was taking off that had an engine fire. It took off from DFW maybe a month ago and then suffered an engine fire and returned to the airport and has been sitting here ever since. And yesterday it lifted off into the stratosphere safely, thankfully. So there's the West Tower. We are here at, you can see we're not in our usual spot this morning. We are lined up along runway 36, right on the south side of the west side of the airport. I know that's confusing. I'm kind of bundled up today. It's, as you can see there, 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Very cool morning. There's the big Korean airplane making its way to the gates at Terminal D. And because it's a Sunday, we're probably going to have some quiet time this morning. It was kind of busy as I was setting up here furiously. I drove down in the truck we usually use for once a week to get hay from the feed store, and so it didn't have enough gasoline to reach us, so to reach this location. I'm hearing all these alerts. I'm gonna have to see what that is. Oh, everything is very mysterious this morning. Okay, so let me... I'm obviously getting a lot of messages. Well, I don't know where all those alerts are coming from, but let's say hello to everybody. Skittles says, good morning, Walt. Skittles, you're up early today. Channel member, happy to have you with us. Ryan Paulding says, happy Sunday of plane spotting, everyone, with Walt and Kevin and Rudy in LA. Morning, Walt. Let's see. Luke Molds is in New Zealand. From Masterton, New Zealand. Good morning, mods and aviation family watching live. Thank you, Luke. Always good to see you.
2342 with the individual 36 right.
Bill Caldum, channel member, says good morning. And good morning to you, Bill. Mick Larkin says afternoon, Walt, mods, and everyone. Steve Lundaby says good morning, all. Glad to see you got your problem solved. Everything will go smoothly from now on, he promises. Channel member Kenneth White says good morning, Walt, mods, viewers, nice lighting. Irish Dublin says good morning from a nice and cool Houston. Thank you, Irish Dublin, for being a member, as well as a few trains at late, but with impeccable timing there on that Korean Air flight, though. Good morning, Walt. Lovely to see you again. Thank you, a few trains at. There's A-list flyer Chris, one of our great mods, and a channel member in the quad jet category. So thank you, Chris, for being here. Brian S. says, good morning, Walt and A-list. Thank you for being a member of the channel, Brian. We're way past 200 members now. Joseph Swartz, a channel member, says, good morning, Walt and mods. I'm glad that all is well. And Linda Kavinsky says, good morning. I have no idea where all that... Something is going weird here. really have no idea what's happening. Obviously, it's there's nothing aviation related happening right now. Mark Pell says, Walt, it's all cool, brother. Relax and roll. We'd be watching if you brought one camera and a laptop in a backpack on a bicycle. Well, I'm thinking about that. Teresa says, good morning, Walt from Ohio. I got up late as well. Well, see, I didn't get up late. When I got up and I got in my car, which was all packed and ready to go, I got this alert on my dashboard which said, you probably don't want to drive this car very far. So I went back home, and I almost went back to bed, but I thought, well, I kind of promised you guys a show, so I'm going to put on a show. I didn't know it would come with this many alerts. Ravinda Hedge says, good morning. I'm a regular viewer from India right now in Dallas on a visit to the U.S. I will see you there in Founders Plaza one day. Well, I hope that is the case. We are today not at Founders Plaza. As we are about 1.5 miles, 2 miles away from Founders Plaza at the moment. Founders Plaza is way in the background there. See where those UPS tails are. This is American Flight 711. It's an Airbus A321neo, and it is going to the city adjacent to the bay, San Francisco. And one of the nice things about being at this location in the morning, in addition to getting these super close-up views of the planes that we can't get from Founders Plaza, is that the sun is at our backs. And so instead of seeing silhouettes, we're seeing nicely illuminated aircraft. This is American Flight 2342 coming in from San Antonio, Texas, an Airbus A321. So yes, where we usually are, now you see those, all those UPS tails there. Our normal location is just to the north of there. And I'm trying to see if we can actually spot it. It's kind of clear right now. Yeah, there it is. That is Founders Plaza from a distance. And that's at full zoom, so you can tell how far away we are from that. Those canopies there and the beacon on the right center of the screen, that is Founders Plaza. But we're here because of the wind is coming out of the wrong direction for us to be that far away. So we come to you from here, along a road adjacent to runway 36, right.
American 711 ready to go.
So we're going to check out Flight 711.
To half school, 36 right, clear for takeoff, American 711.
And once again, is going to the West Coast, San Francisco, on a delayed edition of Runway DFW. We were supposed to have been on the air for almost an hour now. The other things that happened this morning, I had to put enough. It's a 50-mile trip from Rancho Runway DFW, so I had to put gas in the truck. And then on top of that, I was getting a warning light as I was driving down the highway, which said the tire pressure sensor was not operating correctly. So I had to check the tire pressure. The tire pressure was fine. So it was the sensor that was acting up. So here comes our next contestant. It's American Flight 524 to Los Angeles. A plane which you may well see on the big Sunday stream from Airline Videos Live. It's an Airbus A321, which, you know, we don't even need flight radar or any kind of identification skills to tell us that, because it's there right next to the door. There's a one of the big American hangars behind it there, over here on the west side. So we're literally chilling with aircraft this morning, being a bit on the chilly side. But I'm glad you found us. But a lot of people watching yesterday for our Eclipse special. A lot of new people, I surmise, because like more than 20,000 views yesterday, which is way above what has been our normal viewing.
Yes, we're ready. Making 524.
Okay, 524, Roger. Whiskey Romeo cross 36 right, hold short 36 left.
Whiskey Romeo cross 36 right, hold short 36 left, and making 524. Pacific America 1538, visual, runway 36 left.
Runway 1538, US 35 and 36 left, clear to land, zone 310 at 11.
This is Pacific America 1538.
Got a plane coming up right behind it, this one. It's another American Airlines jet. It'll be flight 2029 to Santa Ana, California, which, as we all know, is also known as the John Wayne Airport.
The Whiskey Romeo cross 36 right, hold short 36 left, and making 524.
No, it's 26.
Oh, sorry about that. And just confirm, you want American 524 clear across 36 right on Whiskey Romeo?
Yes.
I work across 36 right on Whiskey Romeo, American 524.
American 2029, yes.
We have received a $20 super chat from Skittles. Walt, your program is such an amazing way to start the morning. Thank you for the coverage. Always classy, always great. Thank you again, Walt. Thank you, Skittles. That's very kind of you to say. Stay classy, Runway DFW. Didn't I hear that in a movie once? Oh, that was San Diego. I was watching our other friend Kevin at Wellington Flights Live right before I went to bed last night. And that was an amazing broadcast. Kevin was getting jostled by what he described as the highest winds that he had encountered. And he was doing an amazing job of just staying on the ground, much less focusing on cameras. There was I think it was a Fiji Airlines flight that had to go around at least once, maybe twice, as it negotiated the weather there at Wellington. So hats off to you, Kevin of Wellington Flights Live, for some amazing coverage. We will be seeing very soon an Airbus A320 coming in from, where is that coming from? Madison, Wisconsin. It'll be American flight 1538. In fact, it looks like this, do we have runway 1 or 36 right appears to be closed, because this plane looks like it's waiting to take off on 36 left.
American 1226, 36 left is visual.
So we're down to one runway here, at least for the time being, here at on the west side of the airport. Here comes the flight from Madison. This is a 23-year-old plane dating back to the turn of the century.
524, DFW 36 left, line 177 on about a 8-mile path.
Left on way 36 left, American 524.
Break 2029 times, cross 36 right, hold short 36 left.
Break 2029 cross.
So this flight to Los Angeles, flight to Los Angeles is getting ready to take off. There's a flight to Santa Ana right behind it. But again, we're down to one runway here on the west side, or at least one north-south runway.
We're going to the east side.
1538, taxi Echo Yankee, hold short 36 right.
Echo Yankee, short 36 right, American 1538.
on out to G-Vine, 36 right, 36 left, clear for takeoff.
RNF G-Line, 36 left, clear for takeoff, American 524.
We have a new subscriber named Jeff who's just subscribed to the channel. Thank you, Jeff. Our view is very clear this morning. As the day, well, we didn't start till 10 a.m. yesterday, and it quickly got muddled by the ground haze, or the ground, the heat haze, I guess you would call it, even though it wasn't a particularly hot day yesterday.
American 941, visual 36 left.
So here's the flight to Santa Ana. It is waiting, I believe, for flight 1226 to arrive from Miami, which will be a 737. It'll be a MAX 8. Don't see too many of those around here. So since this one's not going anywhere fast, let's gingerly pan the camera to the left for the arrival of the flight from the sun and fun capital of the world.
Car 41 low, left 5 for 36 right. Copy that. Second 2029, tower 36 left, line plate, traffic traffic on about a 6 mile high.
Runway 36 left, American 2029.
Sorry, 1226, Echo 1 high speed, with market.
Order east side, American 1226.
Sorry, 1226, Echo 1, with high speed Echo, Yankee.
Swing back around now to the Santa Ana bound flight.
Yankee and hold 36 right.
On a sleepy Sunday morning.
Yankee, hold short, 36 right.
Go 1 to Yankee and hold short.
I'm ready for my nap. Comes a Delta flight over the bridge. So we'll be headed to Salt Lake City in just a few minutes. When you see it appear, there it is.
Morning Tower, American 2884 with you on the visual, 36 left.
2884 Tower 36 left, clear to land, wind 300 at 11.
A good land, 36 left, American 2884. Tower 411, 33 right.
36 right, thank you. Nice, 1226, the Yankee Cross 36 right, ground 165 across the bridge.
Yankee Cross 36 right, contact ground on the bridge, American 1226.
American 2029, kind of part today.
Or part traffic, good one, here, 29.
This is an Airbus A320. Yes. Delta Flight 724. A 20th century plane. There's the smallest member of the Airbus family we see here, an Airbus A319.
All right, RNAV, Haskell, 36 right, quick takeoff, Delta 724.
And my fingers are so cold, they're not hitting the screen right. This plane came in from Monterrey, Mexico. There it is. Arriving a little early today.
We're on the west side over there, 921.
So we're still seeing operations here on 36 left, exclusively here on the west side. Takeoffs and landings on the same runway. And if you hear trucks behind us, we're alongside a road, and some of the airline food, not cafeterias, what's the word I'm looking for? Commissaries? I think that's what the word is. Sky Chefs, and I think there's at least one other along here. I'm going to swing around real quick to catch the arrival of a plane from Chicago.
Departure, good day, Delta 724.
American Flight 2884 from O'Hare Airport.
American 2884, where do you park?
East.
American 2884, taxi, Echo Yankee, hold short, runway 363.
Let's go. Yankee. Hold short, runway 363.
So let's see. I was about to go check your messages and say hello to everybody. We do have a flight from Guadalajara coming in, but I'll set up for that. I don't quite see it yet. So, Stephanie says, a Sky Chef truck just passed by you, Walt. They should have stopped and delivered your breakfast. No time to eat right now. Yin Cathay Spotter, channel member, says hello, everyone. Hello to you.
American 2884 at Yankee South.
Mark Pell with a fun fact. Santa Ana John Wayne has a runway just over a mile long. DFW has a total of 80,400 feet of runways, or just over 15 statute miles. I think the main runways here on the west side are both 2 miles, or perhaps more than 2 miles long.
36 left, clear to land, Echo 2, close, use Echo 1.
36 left, clear to land, use Echo 1, American 883.
Channel member Jacob Meddy says, hi, do you like Air India? I don't have any problems with Air India. I've never been on Air India, and they don't fly here, so I don't have any opinion on them. I'd love to see them come to DFW. We definitely have a large expatriate population of people from India here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So that was a flight from Monterey. You saw right in front of us here this United jet going to San Francisco. It's an Airbus A320. One which has not been repainted in the current United livery. It's a 17-year-old plane. Did I say it's going to San Francisco? San Francisco it is. Little American Eagle jet following up behind it. Flight 9858 to Springfield.
9858, you ready again?
Will, I'm boy 9858.
258, DFW Tower, runway 36 right, line up and wait, traffic crossing downfield.
36 right, line up and wait, Envoy 9858.
So these planes apparently going to wait
Tower, Tower 4896 is visual 36 left, 1.
for American Eagle Flight 3296 coming in from Chihuahua in Mexico.
Clear to land 36 left, use Echo 1, Scout 4896.
Envoy 9858, our down to half 4, runway 36 right, clear to take off.
36 right, clear for takeoff, Envoy 9858.
And it looks like 36 right is once again open for business. This is the flight to Springfield going out. Wow, it didn't take long to get off the ground. It's had an unusually high flight number in the 9,000s, so maybe it's a repositioning flight with nobody aboard. Meanwhile, the United flight to San Francisco is still kind of cooling its jets. So I guess it has an issue or two to resolve before it can take off. Meanwhile, American Flight 883 is arriving from Querétaro in Mexico. It's in 737-800.
American 2263 with you on the visual 36 left.
American 2263, DFW Tower, runway 36 left, cleared to land 1310 at 10.
36 left, clear to land, American 2263.
American 883, where do you park?
West side.
Sorry for that pause there. Got a little sniffly there. Let's see what we got here. Let's do a little station identification here if we can.
Thank you.
What are you watching? You are watching, let me see if I can find this here. Not that, not that, not that. Here we go. You're watching Runway DFW live from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport in Texas. Jet Age entertainment for the 21st century. We'll be here with you till 10 o'clock Central Time, so about another hour and 40 minutes or so. We are coming to you on this Sunday, October 15th, 2023, live and in color. So back to the planes here at Runway DFW. Well, there's that United plane still parked there. And here comes a CRJ 701ER. American Eagle flight from Aguascalientes in Mexico. Just Plain Spotting is our newest subscriber. Thank you, Just Plain Spotting.
Skyros 3271, we are on the visual runway 365.
Skyros 3271, DFW Tower, runway 36 left, cleared to land. Echo 2 is closed, use Echo 1 high speed.
Roger, Echo 1 it is, clear to land runway 365 for Skyros 3271.
Looking to the south now, we find American Flight 2263 from Silao in Mexico.
Runway 36 right, ground 25.
It's a 737-800.
American 2263, are you in 142 or 144?
About 137.
Okay, American 2263 at Whiskey Lima, cross runway 36 right, ground 0.85.
Whiskey Lima, cross 36 right, ground 85, American 2263.
And Tower, American 1066 with you, visual outside Bobbin.
American 1066, DFW Tower, runway 36 left, cleared to land, wind 310 at 11. Echo 2 is closed, use Echo 1 high speed.
Echo 1 high speed, cleared to land, American 1066.
Mark Pell with another fun fact. Hey, Mark Pell, chiming in with fun facts. You'll generally see quicker takeoffs and climbouts today. The wings and engines like the cooler, denser air. So there you go. Kaio on the internet, channel member, says, good morning, everyone. How's the plane spotting today? Well, the plane spotting started a little late because of technical issues. Not technical issues. Well, I guess technical, if you consider my car technical. But, yeah, my car was giving me indications that I shouldn't drive at 50 miles, so we had to switch over to Super Samu. So we're operating out of the back of Super Samu, the Rancho Runway DFW pickup truck. Hello. Super 80 Swiss Air says, better light on this side of things with the morning sun. Yes, this is a definite plus when we're over here. Instead of seeing silhouettes, we're seeing fully illuminated aircraft, which is nice. But if we had planes going in the opposite direction, this would not be a very good place to be in the morning. It'd just be too far away from us.
Echo 2 high speed is closed, use Echo 1.
Triple out, 36 left, Echo 1, American 537.
There's a shot of the West Tower, and you're about to see Alaska Airlines Flight 543 enter the picture there. It's a 737-900. It will be going to Seattle.
Echo Yankee, hold short, runway 36 right.
Echo Yankee, hold short, 36 right, Skyros 3271. American 600, visual 364.
American 600, DFW Tower, runway 36 left, cleared to land, Echo 2 high speed is closed, use Echo 1.
Clear to land 36 left, and we'll use Echo 1, American 15.
A Kia Star American Flight 1066 from Mexico City. A 737-800.
3271 at Yankee Cross, runway 36 right, ground point 65 on the bridge.
Yankee Cross 368.6.
Bienvenidos a todos.
American 1066, where you park?
Delta 36 on the west.
American 1066 at Whiskey Juliet, cross runway 36 right, ground point 85.
Whiskey Juliet right and
Alaska 543, DFW tower, runway 36 right, line up and wait, traffic crossing downfield.
36 right, line up and wait, Alaska 543.
So as we said, this flight is going to Seattle. It has been instructed to line up and wait. On final approach now is American Flight 537 arriving from El Paso, Texas.
Tower 3170, DFW tower, runway 36 left, cleared to land, Echo 2 high speed is closed, use Echo 1.
This main runway 36 left, we'll use Echo 1 high speed,
Alaska 543, RNAV to Haskell, runway 36 right, cleared for takeoff.
RNAV to Haskell, cleared for takeoff 36 right, Alaska 543.
American 537, where you park? American 537, hold short, runway 36 right at Whiskey Juliet. American 537 at Whiskey Juliet, cross runway 36 right, ground point 85.
I can honestly not remember. And it's been such a clear day here.
Alaska
Remarkably
543,
clear.
contact person.
Departure Alaska 543, and we encountered multiple small birds on the takeoff roll.
Alaska 543, Roger, did you have a bird strike?
Likely we did.
Okay.
So did you
Have to verify. Contact first 2 days.
did you hear that? The Alaska pilot checked in and said we encountered multiple small birds on takeoff.
Any port vehicles on frequency?
There's American Eagle Flight 3391. It's going to be headed to Fort
Any
Wayne.
port vehicles on frequency?
We've got American Flight 600 coming in from Austin now. Let's see if we can get back to that. That's the flight from Austin. Oh, you didn't see the flight from Austin because it wasn't pointed to the wrong camera was on. All right.
American 1395, DFW tower, runway 36 left.
Operator error there.
Closed, use Echo 1 high speed.
That's me, the operator.
Okay, clear the line of 36 left, Bravo 1 American 13, sorry, Echo 1 American 13.
So we have a couple of American Eagle E-jets First of which going to Fort Wayne, Indiana. That one there. And there's one right behind it, flight 3983. It's going to Laredo, Texas. There it is.
It'll be a few moments. Aircraft reported a bird strike to inspect the runway.
3991.
So let's see a ground operations vehicle enter the screen there.
Tower 111, holding short of 36 right at Whiskey Papa.
111, you can tell runway 36 right closed.
36 right closed, 111.
American Eagle Flight 3170 is just about to touch down from Durango, Colorado. CRJ 701ER.
That is not.
So we now have 4 aircraft ready to take off, or at least poised to take off, about to be joined by 2 more. American 1174 going to Guadalajara, which is this one here, to 737-800. Oh, there's it's like a parade of planes coming down now. So here's American Flight 1729 going to Fresno, California. Now followed by a couple more American Eagle Embraer 175s. The one on the left going to Wichita, Kansas. The one on the right going to Corpus Christi, Texas. So now I'm not clear. It could be that these planes are all being held up right now because of that bird strike reported by the Alaska Airlines flight deck. And I would imagine that they have some ground operations personnel looking along runway 36 right in order to make sure that the coast is clear. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 planes altogether.
Good morning, Tower. Skywest 3192, 36 left.
Skywest 3192, DFW Tower, runway 36 left, cleared to land, wind 32012. Echo 2 high speed closed with Echo 1.
36 left, clear to land, Skywest 3192 and Echo 1.
Roger, runway 36 right open.
What action we do have is going to be Flight 1395 arriving from Minneapolis, St. Paul, American Airlines 737-800. Coming in from the southern skies. In the One World livery.
Runway 36 right, ground 1.8 on the bridge, traffic hold consistent.
So we're having a party here. It looks like one of the E-jets is in place to take off.
Haskell, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff, envoy 3991.
Envoy 3983, DFW down, runway 36
So
right.
flight 3991, this is the
36
flight
right,
to
envoy 3983.
Fort Wayne, Indiana.
What side that goes to?
American 1395, hold short, runway 36 right at Whiskey Juliet.
What short of?
Taking off after the reported bird strike by the Alaska Airlines jet. Oh, look at that. Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. This is my favorite livery. Wait a minute. I love this livery. American, bring this back immediately.
Envoy 3983, RNAV to G-Vine, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
Look at that.
RNAV to G-Vine, 36 right, clear for takeoff, envoy 3983.
That is just fabulous.
Envoy 3874, DFW down, runway 36 right, line of Hawaii.
36 right, line point, envoy
Look at that cheat line.
Hello tower, envoy 35.
It's beautiful.
Approach 36 left.
Envoy 3588, DFW down, runway 36 left, clear to land, Echo 2 high speed approach, with Echo 1.
Alright, clear to land, 36 left, landing Echo 1.
Envoy 3991, contact person.
Roger, good day, almost 3991.
I haven't even checked to see where this is going yet. I just want to look at it. This is flight 1902. It's going to Oklahoma City with the American Airlines retro livery. Soak it in.
Envoy 3983, contact person.
Contact departure, envoy 3983.
Unknown 121 says, I remember those back in the 2010s. Skittles says, that's awesome. Tom Marchant, a channel member, says, good morning all. Great to pop on and see the silver American livery. Super 80s Swiss Air. Channel member is a fan. Channel member Daniel Jager says, that's old school.
Clear to land, 36 left, we use Echo 1, American 10.
Quad Jet channel member Josh Aldridge says, hey, a retro. TriStar Darren, stunning. Yes, I'm an unabashed fan of this livery. And you know, this was all you would see at DFW Airport, you know, back before they changed it, which was about, what, 2012, 2010? It's been probably 10 years since they switched things up. Golly, I like that. Pardon me while I gush.
Envoy 3874, contact person.
Departure, envoy 3874.
And as we were saying yesterday, it's possible that the people on board this aircraft don't even know that they're on anything this classic right now.
Charlie Terminal.
No, go ahead and take it down to Echo 1, please.
Not a problem, Echo 1, American 2681.
Well, that says Skittles is our newest member. I don't think Skittles is a new member. That must be an anniversary of some sort.
Envoy 3588, hold short, runway 36 right at Whiskey Juliet.
Channel member Dwayne C says, I do prefer this livery. Brings back the old days. Mattman64 says Retro 737 is something special in the air. Aviator Chad says old American livery and the old Delta livery. Love them and bring them back soon. Bring back the United Airlines Tulip while you're at it.
American 7229, contact first. Traffic 7229.
Oh, and that message was Skittles upgrading her membership. So thank you, Skittles. Much appreciated. I can't tear myself away from this shot. There's other things going on. Planes coming and going. Including
American 2195, east to down runway 36 left, clear to land, Echo 2 high speed is closed, is Echo 1.
okay, that or this? I say this.
American 1067, where depart? American 1067, taxi to the Echo Zulu and hold short runway 36 right.
Echo Zulu, hold short 36 right.
Boo!
Envoy 3464.
Yay!
36 right, let's take off.
On a bad book, let's take off Chicago 134.
Okay, I'll give it to you that the current American Airlines livery does look a little more up to date. But I don't know.
Envoy 3774, contact Carson.
Port Shelby 3774, good day.
We should probably bring you planes doing something other than taxiing.
Visual 36 left.
Envoy 3552, DC to tower, runway 36 left, clear to land, Echo 2 high speed is closed, use Echo 1.
That aircraft is coming in from McAllen, Texas.
American 1174, and after G-Vine, runway 36 right, let's take off.
G-Vine 36 right, please, for takeoff.
American 772 Romeo, DC to tower, runway 36 right, on Hawaii.
What has happened to our treasure? There it is there on the left.
Envoy 3464, contact
Kind of
Carson.
in the shadows.
American 2681, where depart?
Charlie 22 there.
American 2681, taxi via Echo Whiskey Golf, hold short, runway 36 right.
Echo Whiskey Golf.
So we have no shortage of planes ready to take off here at the big airport. Thanks for tuning in this morning to Runway DFW. We were on the air for, what, about 5 hours yesterday. We were going to be on the air for 3 hours today, but other things interceded. The old and the new. Well, we'll for sure get you that that retro livery taking off. I should show you our little setup while we're waiting for things to happen here. So we're in the back of Super Samu, our pickup truck here, and instead of a table, I'm using the pickup tailgate for our equipment, but it's on the wrong side for me, so I'm all discombobulated. Yeah, I am using the table, but for our scanner and our internet connection and for our wild sound microphone. So that's how we're rolling today. We're looking to the south here, panning back over to runway 36 left. There's our shadow. And we've just got a whole bunch of planes. I mean,
we're in 36 right for 1902.
Okay, no problem. You can go ahead and line up and wait then. Envoy 3588, Whiskey Juliet.
now what has happened to the retro? Do you see it?
American 1067 and Zulu, South runway 36 right.
I think that's it there.
Cross 36 right, Zulu, 0.85, American 1067.
Yeah.
3192, Yankee South runway 36 right, ground 1.8 on the bridge.
Cross 36 right, Yankee ground 1.5 on the bridge, that's 3192.
Not 0.65, it's going to be 1.8.
41 that was 3192.
American 2681 at Whiskey Golf South runway 36 right, to ground 1.85.
Cross 36 right, ground 1.85.
I feel like I can just go home after this one takes off.
Convoy 3384, DFW runway 36 left, clear to land. American 2195 at Yankee South runway 36 right, ground 1.8 on the
Oh,
bridge.
now don't photobomb us. This once again is American Flight 1902. It's off to Oklahoma City, this retro livery. The plane itself is only 10 years old.
Runway 3384, visual 36 left.
I'll have to double check and see when American switched over to the new livery. It was probably more than 10 years ago.
Convoy 5552, what do you heard?
I remember when they did it, when they announced it, they were saying they couldn't. Well, one reason they changed was because from the aluminum body liveries, because more and more planes were being built with composite materials which don't have that same appearance.
American 1902, do you want to wait for the inspection?
How far down is the reported bird strike for American 1902?
No idea, they just called after they departed.
I just heard they're still talking about the bird strike on the.
So I would say between Whiskey, Juliet, and Whiskey, Kilo and Golf.
So if you're just joining us, there was a bird strike reported by an Alaska Airlines plane taking off for Seattle.
American 1902 left.
I don't believe it caused any damage which would have required them to return. They haven't returned to the airport as far as I know. But it was reported.
Convoy 3552, traffic hold from position Whiskey, Juliet, South runway 36 right, ground 25.
Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 planes are now jammed up down here.
Still runway 36 right closed. There is an aircraft holding in position waiting on the inspection of the people.
And it may have something to do with the bird strike.
Convoy 3332, 36 left.
Convoy 3332, DFW 36. Land Echo 2 is closed. Use Echo 1 right.
I could have went 36 left. That's
American 23.
So you can only imagine the visceral roar that we have encountered here from all of these airplane engines firing off at once. We've got some more planes coming in here. So I've literally lost track of how many planes there are. Channel member Mary Extraordinaire says, I like the old and the new American Airlines, Walt. So there you go. Yeah, I've just never warmed up to the new look for some reason.
American 2335, again, approximately 368, ground 14.8 on the route.
Kenneth White wants to know, have they scared the birds away? They're about ready to scare me away. It is a cacophony of jet engines here of all sorts. I mean, I wish I had a drone, which of course you couldn't have here, just to fly, just to get a little altitude to show how many planes are arrayed in front of us now. But I guess I'll try to do that with the old panning technique here. So we'll start at the north end. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That should be the extent of it, 18 planes. Oh, there's another one coming in. Spirit is about to make it 19. So we'll definitely have planes taking off here for the next, I don't know. Planes are still landing, but nothing is taking off over here. Oh, look at this. The Silver Bird is in motion. So something special is in the air. And we can now turn our attention to more mundane things like other aircraft. How about the old Spirit birthday cake livery? I kind of like that. Not quite as in your face as their yellow aircraft, but that one will be going to Las Vegas at some point. That's a 9-year-old Airbus A320. It's just getting in line there. flight. This is flight 1584 going to Las Vegas, which is pointing its nose toward the north. It's really hard to talk. I feel like I'm competing with a lot of noise. Let me turn that down just a little bit. Wow, even if I wanted to take pictures of planes landing, that's going to be hard to do because we're totally photobombed. Well, here goes the flight to Las Vegas, anyway.
DFW Tower on board, 3718 inbound visual, 36 left.
On board 3718, DFW Tower, runway 36 left, clear to land, amplitude closed with Echo 1.
36 left, clear to land, use Echo 1 on board, 3718.
American 2379, RNAV to D-line, runway 36 left, clear to takeoff.
RNAV D-line, clear for takeoff, 36 right, American 2379.
American 2193, where do you park?
East.
American 2193, taxi via Echo Yankee, hold split, runway 36 right.
Echo Yankee, hold 136.
American 36 right, final point. Before contact
Incoming is American Flight 2880 from Fort Smith, I think. It's an Airbus A319.
American 1440, RNAV to D-line, runway 36 right, clear to takeoff. American 1304, D3 tower, runway 36 right, line of white.
It's almost comical how many planes there are here.
American 2379, contact Carson.
Have a great day, American 2379.
It's as though somebody at American headquarters said, get all of our planes that we have in our fleet and get them down to runway 36 right, stat.
Is everybody in the seatbelts? Nobody in the bathroom?
This is flight 1440. It's a 737-800 going to Puerto Vallarta.
American 2880, where do you park?
We're parking Delta 1 northwest.
American 2880, hold short, runway 36 right, at Whiskey Juliet.
Alright, hold short, 36 right, Whiskey Juliet, American 2880.
It'd be interesting to go back and look at that Alaska Airlines takeoff to see if there were any birds that we could see in the shot.
1304, and the D-line, runway 36 right, clear to takeoff.
I believe the pilot referred to them as small birds, so it might not be something we could see as the plane took off. But I do remember watching that plane taking off and following it along.
2720, followed by trailer 3291, onboard 3052, American 2296, American 2114, American 1820, onboard 3917, American 928, onboard 3411, and then on to the rest.
This is flight 1304 off to Los Cabos, Mexico.
American 2081, RNAV to Haskell, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to Haskell, 36 right, clear for takeoff, American 2081.
And you can hear the planes being cleared for takeoff just as soon as the previous plane lifts off.
American 2487, clear to land, runway 36 left.
Clear to land, 36 left, American 2047.
2720 DFW tower, runway 36 right, line of point.
Line up runway 36 right.
American 1306, contact person. Envoy 3718, taxi via Echo Zulu, hold short runway 36 right.
I haven't even looked over at the east side to see if they're having a similar issue with backups.
American 2720, RNAV to Z-Vine, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Z-Vine, clear for takeoff, 36 right, American 2720.
And you heard that cleared for takeoff just as soon as those tires detached themselves from the runway here.
Tower 3291, DFW tower traffic on the way, runway 36 right, line of Hawaii.
Runway 36 right, Tower 3291.
American 2081, contact person.
Departure, American 2081, bye.
Just after 9 o'clock here in the central time zone of the USA. Welcome to Runway DFW. If you've just tuned in, if you're kind of dialing around, we shall be here with you until about 10 o'clock. When we will suggest that you tune in to Airline Videos Live over there at LAX. I'm sure that our friend Kevin is now setting things up at Clutter's Park for his Sunday Spectacular. Rudy will be there today. So all is right with the world.
American 1561, taxi via Echo with the Foxtrot, hold short runway 36 right.
Echo with Fox, hold short 36 front.
Envoy 3852, RNAV to Z-Vine, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Z-Vine 36 right, clear for takeoff, runway 3852.
American 2294, DFW tower, runway 36 right, line of Hawaii, traffic will cross downfield.
Runway 36 right, line of Hawaii, American 2294.
Tower 3291, contact person.
This is Park, good day.
A plane's going over the bridge to the east side, or coming and going actually.
Envoy 3485, DFW tower, runway 36 left, clear to land, wind 33013.
Present on runway 36 left, Envoy 3485.
Here comes flight 2487 arriving from Kansas City.
American 2880, traffic holds in position at Whiskey Juliet, cross runway 36 right, ground 25.
Alright, crossing 36 right, ground 25, American 2880.
Envoy 3718, Zulu cross 36 right, ground 25.
Zulu crossing 36 right, over to ground 185 on board 17.
American 2193, Yankee cross 36 right, ground 112.8 on the bridge. Skywest 3005, cross runway 36 right, ground 112.85. Envoy 3852, contact person.
3852, switch.
American 2487, where departure?
What do you say?
American Flight 2294 to Seattle, an Airbus A321 is getting ready to take off over there on 36 right. It's the one that's pointed to the right of your screen, currently being eclipsed by another plane.
American 2294, and on behalf of runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
Take off American 2294.
I would like to thank Joy Adams for a 20-pound super chat. Hi, Walt. This is for the retro American Airlines and any other retro we see. Well, thank you so much for that. American does have a number of retro liveries. In fact, they've repainted some planes recently. We saw on Tuesday night, we got a kind of a long distance shot of the newly repainted Allegheny Airlines livery on our broadcast, on our After Dark broadcast on Tuesday night. That was cool to see, although we didn't get to see it up close. I sure wish we would see that. They've American also has a new newly painted PSA livery, I'm told.
We got pretty far behind with about 2 bird strikes, so it's going to be a little less longer on the top.
And there's a couple of others too.
Give you an update for 2047 window or first on final.
Did you really?
So thank you again for that very kind 20-pound super chat.
American 1820 D2, Galloway 36 right runway.
American 1820.
American 2294, complex departure.
American 2294.
Flight 3879, you called from previous arrival encountered birds on short final.
That was American Eagle 3485 and number 170 arriving from Midland, Texas.
DFW Howard, American 698, visual 36 left, marking west.
American 698, D3 Tower, runway 36 left, clear to land.
6 left, clear land, American 698.
Envoy 3495, taxi via Echo.
So many planes.
That was for 3485.
Thank you, Envoy 3485, hold 36 right.
Hold short 36 right, exit. Envoy.
Skittle says ATC has jumped into overtime. Yeah, they're earning their money today up there in the tower. Kevin Kelly, channel member, says, click. Good morning, Walt. How's your day? Great show yesterday. Thank you, Kevin. Here once again, we will thank Joy Adams for her kind contribution. LRBR says, does the 380 go down there? Yes, we do see the A380. Now, we will not see it on this broadcast, as we will not be on for that long. British Airways flies its super speed bird here once a day from London Heathrow. It comes in around 5 p.m. local time, and then it heads back to London generally around 8 o'clock or so.
36 right, line flight, American 928.
That there was American Eagle flight number 3879 coming in from, where is that? Moline, Illinois. This camera is looking kind of north at the comings and goings over the bridge that connects, or one of the bridges that connects east and west, the east and west sides of the big airport here. American Flight 920 to Albuquerque appears to be the next contestant. Will be an Airbus A321. And it's back there somewhere. Oh, we have a go round.
We'll cross 36 right, ground 0.85 on the other side, boy 3045.
American 2487, cross runway 36 right, ground 0.85. American 2487, cross 36 right, ground 0.85.
That's American Flight 698, which was attempting to land from Phoenix, Arizona. It's still got its landing gear down.
runway 36 left, cross runway 36 right, ground 25.
Copy, South 36 left, 36 right.
It elected not to land.
3698, turn left heading 320, maintain 2000.
Okay, we're coming back down to 2000. 320 heading American 698.
So it is vectoring to the west, to the northwest there.
Ground local 3 Romeo Mike.
American local 3 Romeo Mike, go ahead.
Yes, after we crossed 36 left, what was the following instruction?
American local 3 Romeo Mike, cross runway 36 right and ground 25.
Copy, 0.85.
Envoy 3879, cross runway 36 right, ground 25.
And I think I heard some traffic there from what they call a local, which is a plane which is being taxied across, which is taxiing across the runway. I don't know if it's this one. And I think whoever was operating it said we were instructed to cross.
Convoy 3586, DFW Tower, runway 36 left, clear to land, cosmic turbulence, here and trail, heavy Boeing 777.
36 left, clear to land, Runway 3586, thanks.
Let's swing around. Oh, there it is there. Well, we almost missed Japan Airlines Flight 12 arriving. There it is.
American 928, RNAV 2 Haskell, runway 36 right, clear to takeoff.
RNAV Haskell 36 right, clear to takeoff, American 928.
It's 777 that just touched down from Haneda Airport in Tokyo. Yeah, we're sorry we didn't bring you more of that, but they got kind of caught up in all this go-around. And that ends an 11-hour and 9-minute flight on that 777-300ER. And I think you could see some birds go through the shot there.
36 left, clear to land, Envoy 3460.
Envoy 3411, I have the G-Vine, runway 36 right, clear to takeoff.
There it is.
G-Vine 36 right, clear for takeoff, runway 3411.
Japan Air 12, have your hold short, runway
Passing
36 right, Juliet.
Founders Plaza there in the background.
American 389, DFW Tower, runway 36 right, line of wait.
Runway 36 right, American 389.
American 928, contact person.
Good day.
Well, we still have a bunch of aircraft lined up to take off. Got airplanes coming in.
Envoy 3411, contact person.
March, we'll see you at 3411.
We have birds flying over us here. I don't know if you can see them on the screen. This is a migratory time for birds here in Texas. They're heading south for the winter.
Echo 2 is closed, use Echo 1 high speed.
Clear to land 36 left, will plan Echo 1 American 10 for you.
Japan Air 1-2, heavy traffic holds in position at Whiskey Juliet, cross runway 36 right, ground point 85.
Cross runway, 36 right at Whiskey Juliet 121, 85 Japan Air. 1 to heavy,
Japan Air 1-2, heavy cross runway 36 right.
Cross 36 right, Japan Air 1 to heavy, sorry.
American 389, contact departure.
Departure, American 389.
So this Japan Airlines 777 has just gotten permission to cross 36 right, which is the takeoff runway. So those operations are on hold for the moment.
Runway 36 right at Whiskey Juliet. Envoy 3416, DFW down, runway 36 left, clears to land. Echo 2 high speed is closed, use Echo 1.
36 left, clear to land, envoy 3416.
I'm out of breath.
Gap 3224 and have the G-Vine, runway 36 takeoff.
G-Vine, clear takeoff 36 right, scale 3224.
American 1075, DFW down, runway 36 right, final hold. American 1075, final hold.
Envoy 36 right, American 1075.
That Airbus A319 arrived from San Antonio, Texas.
Tower 3224, contact Carson.
Departure, good day, scale 3224.
American 1075, RNAV 36 right, close to takeoff.
RNAV G-Vine, clear for takeoff, 36 right, American 1075.
Fairwinds 1971.
American Flight 1075 going to Palm Springs. It's an Airbus A321.
American 2792 will depart. American 2792 to get Echo Blue, hold short, runway 36 right.
DFW Tower, American 1595. ILS, or visual 36 left.
American 1595, DFW down, runway 36 left, clear to land, wind 340 at 17. Echo 2 is closed, use Echo 1 high speed.
36 left, clear to land, we'll use Echo 1, American 1595.
Fairwinds 1971, RNAV G-Vine, runway 36 right, close to takeoff.
RNAV G-Vine, 36 right, clear for takeoff, Airline 1971.
American 1075, contact departure.
Departure, see American 1075.
American 2655, DFW down, runway 36 right, on point.
36 right, on point, 2655.
Well, the Spirit birthday cake finally gets to take off. I'd completely forgotten where it's going. Let you know in a minute.
American 2655, RNAV to Haskell, runway 36 right, close to takeoff.
RNAV Haskell 36 right, clear for takeoff, American 2655.
Envoy 3416, taxi Echo Yankee, hold short, runway 36 right.
Echo Yankee, hold short at 36 right, Envoy 3416.
American 2128, DFW Tower, runway 36 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 36 right, American 2120.
Okay, so let's go to Las Vegas, flight 1971. You'd think we were at 3 different airports right now. Let's go to this other airport now for a takeoff. Okay, let's switch over as they're taking off there. No, but it's all the same airport, the same runway.
American 2128, Arnett the G-line, runway 36 right, so takeoff.
Arnett the G-line, clear for takeoff, 36 right, American 2128.
Envoy 4039, DFW Tower, runway 36 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 36 right, Envoy 4039.
American 2655, contact departure.
Road departure 2655.
There we are. There goes another Sky Chef's truck. And there goes another takeoff from DFW International Airport. The backlog is clearing. We are now, with the departure of an American Eagle flight, we're now down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 planes waiting to take off as we await the arrival of American Flight 1595 coming in from Austin, Texas on a 737-800. Right over there. Yeah, there are definitely birds in the neighborhood. Look at that. It's like a parade. They were all waiting to cross the runway. Okay, we've got the American flight that
2649 is with your runway 36 left.
Flight 698. This is the one that went around earlier. And it is now coming in for a second attempt. So Airbus A321. Where is that? There it is.
On the way 36 right, got 2934.
Tower, American 2649 is with you 36 left. Okay, cleared to land 36 left, and we'll use Echo 1, American 2649.
day, scale of 3018.
And a safe touchdown for flight 698. After a little more sightseeing around DFW than its passengers had been expecting. I'm seeing flight 731 from Qatar Airways now on the radar screen. I can't tell yet whether we'll be seeing it over here or not. So stand by. It's going to have to make a pretty tight turn to come in here on the west side, so we may not see it this morning until it comes over the bridge.
Upward American 520.
Kind of looking for, there it is. Flight coming in from Las Vegas, flight 2649, American Airlines. It's an Airbus A321.
American 520, G-Line number 56.
G-Line, clear takeoff, 36 right, American 520.
So we'll watch it deal with the kind of blustery north wind as it comes in from the south.
Departure 4934, see you.
So as we widen out now, we're down to just 4 planes which have yet to take off. And it looks like the flight from Doha may be coming here to see us on the west side, so I'm happy to report that. It's always something we look forward to. It will be sporting the 25 years of excellence sticker on it. So that's always something to look forward to. Not quite a special livery, but
American 520.
so American Eagle flight 3038 to Waco, Texas is there on the right side of your screen, getting ready to go. We've got 2 planes headed west here. Flight 2845 to Salt Lake and Flight 313 to San Diego, both Airbus A321s.
American Heavy Local 803, Whiskey Mike, cross 36 right, ground 0.85.
American 698, Whiskey 0, cross ground 0.85. Skyline 3277, person.
Or Park Sky 3277, see you later.
DJ says good morning, everyone. And good morning to you. And good morning to everyone. Ms. Wolves 13, a channel member and a mod. Happy to have you here with us this morning. Brian SFO says, morning DFW. So let's see what the radar tells us about this flight from Qatar. It is now making its final approach. It's flight 731. When we see it, it's let's see, been flying for 15 hours and 46 minutes. And once again, this plane will have emblazoned on its side a 25 years of excellence sticker. Now I see it, and I'm trying to see if I can get our camera to see it. Oh, there it is. It's a big plane. It's a 777. Can we get it in focus? Yes. So I think this is coming in a little bit early today. No, it's right on time. Right on time. It's a 13-year-old 777.
Roger, runway 36 left open. Sorry, 99 Victor Heavy, runway 36 left, middle lane.
Good, so 936 left, that's heading 999.
Kevin 3030, kind of departure 118.1, good.
Departure, Kevin 3038.
RNFG Vine, clear for takeoff, 36 right, that's 313.
American 2045, Houston Tower, runway 36 right, line of wait.
36 right, line up 08, American 2045.
There's the 25 years of excellence sticker right there in the front. So, I am sure that passengers and crew are ready to stretch their legs after 15 and a half hours in the sky.
Takeoff, American 2046.
American 1536,
Comes another food truck.
Right, American 1536.
Let's see here.
Echo 1, Order departure, we'll see American 2845.
So we do have another salute for you. Definitely a 20th century plane, that United Airbus A320-200. 29 years old as of this month. Happy birthday. And happy birthday to any of you who may be celebrating a birthday today or this week or this month. We're kind of in a wind down mode here after what turned out to be an abbreviated broadcast.
36 right, line up for 8, American 2211.
Looking north now at the Qatar plane. It's waiting to cross over to the... Oh, we've got some you can see them in the foreground there. There's 3 ground operations vehicles going very quickly down the service road.
Negative, we'll be able to take this turn off ahead. Do you want to troubleshoot something, or do you want to head back to the runway?
There they go. They seem to be in a hurry.
Right, Whiskey Mike, right back, Mark 1536.
Don't know where they're going.
Qatar 9 Victor heading cross, runway 36 right with Link, contact ground 121.85.
Whiskey Juliet cross 669, and
121.85, Qatar 9 Victor.
185.
So the mighty 777 waiting to cross over runway 36 right. And it's gotten the go-ahead signal.
36. Did you want us right here? You can stay right there or taxi back to the runway. Your choice, Frank 1536. We'll stay here for a minute. American 1536. Frank 1536. I'm sorry, somebody else will let your say that again. We'll just stay right here for a minute. American 1536. Frank 1536, Roger. And what was the reason for the rejected takeoff just for our pay for? We had an engine indication for American 1536.
So we had a rejected takeoff, which we kind of missed. Thank you, Jennifer Rishling, for a $1.99 super chat.
American 2211, RNAV Haskell, runway 36 right.
RNAV Haskell 36 right, clear for takeoff, American 2211.
So I'm not sure what the rejected takeoff was. Looks like flight 1538. I'm not sure if I see that plane. Flight 1536 to Des Moines. It's an Airbus A320. Excuse me. Okay, I see it now.
United 1278 RDF 2 Haskell, runway 36 right,
There it is.
Breaker 1772, the entire runway 36 right, line of way, traffic underway.
36 right, line of way, American 1772.
So this aircraft had a rejected takeoff. Flight 1536 to Des Moines, Iowa. It's an Airbus A320. A turn of the century plane, 23 years old. There's some kind of a warning light that was displayed, so the pilot flight crew said, let's just hold off on this.
Okay, 3153, if you can call ramp and secure a spot 51 for 53 entry, we can probably work out a...
United Flight 1278 going to Denver. That's it there.
1772, RNMG line, runway 36 right, let's take off.
That is a 20th century plane, as we saluted earlier.
American 1953, this is our runway 36 right, line up, please.
36 right, line up, wait, American 1953.
Tower for American 1536, we're ready to get back in line for departure.
Okay, 1536, roger, taxi, Foxtrot, whiskey pump.
So this plane appears to be just kind of in a holding pattern right now.
United 1220, coming towards you.
I'm sure they're doing some checking, looking at the computer, consulting with home base, and now it's on the move. So we'll see if it heads this way or it goes back to the terminal.